Hey, Meet Cute listeners, we are Likewise, a recommendation app for TV shows, movies, books, and podcasts, used by millions of romance fans just like you. Everyone has a romance trope they can't get enough of. Whether you're into dark romantic fantasies, enemies to lovers, or slow burns, you can discover more of it on Likewise. You can search for specific genres, tropes, or themes, and instantly get recommendations picked specifically for you. Download the Likewise app today.
I just can't believe this happened, Sasha. My soulmate is that dickhead from the plane that stole my bag.
It's certainly an origin story to remember.
No, it's ridiculous. The algorithm must have gotten something wrong.
That's not how it works, and you know it.
I mean, maybe the system had a bug, or the database confused my profile with another Claire M. Computers can mess up.
The Soulmate database has a staff of thousands. We employ computer scientists, data scientists, psychologists, researchers, and more to ensure that the system continues to function optimally and continuously. We have numerous fail-safes in place at any given time, and we are very careful to not make mistakes. We don't make mistakes.
I think they've got this thing down to a science.
Do they? I mean, listen to this guy's profile. Bennett C., born in Schaumburg, Illinois. Ew, nothing good ever happened in Schaumburg. Only child. Parents divorced when he was 4 and his mother remarried and bore 2 half-siblings. Oh my God, he comes from a broken home.
Jesus, Claire.
But okay, look. It says he's really into rock climbing. That's the most annoying hobby next to pickleball.
Or it could mean that he's really fit and has a rockin' bod. You sat next to him on the plane for 2 hours. Is he cute?
I don't know. His appearance was disguised by his assholery.
Oh, come on. Let's see if we can find his picture.
The decision not to include photos on the database was a deliberate one. Our research showed that snap judgments based on images can significantly influence ensuing interactions, and too many early trials went awry. A subsequent study found that the absence of photos in our database led to an increase of intercultural and intersocioeconomic coupling. That said, we are aware that it has become increasingly easy to find photographs of any individual on the internet. We leave this up to the discretion of each participant.
Okay, here's his Psychology Today profile.
I don't know. He looks pretty cute here.
Sure, if you like total nerds.
There's some kind of spark in his eye. You can see that.
You're making that up.
Oh, come here, Bubba. Dinner's almost ready.
What are you making for him?
Oh, he eats whatever we eat. He's really not picky. And he loves his veggies, don't you, little man?
Wow, that smile looks just like Tony's.
Doesn't it?
Sasha M. was matched with Antonio P. 4 years ago. They married after a 10-month courtship, about average for their demographic. Their now joint file reports 1 son born 2 years after their marriage.
Yeah, you lucked out. Remember when you called me? Tony's exactly what I got in MASH.
Oh, I found that paper, It was in one of my old journals. Let's see, what did it say? House, veterinarian, $1 million, married at 27, 2 kids. I'm still working on that $1 million.
And the second kid?
Eventually. But when I got matched with Tony, it really felt like it was something fated.
He's a great guy, Sasha. You really won the lottery.
Not the lottery. It was the algorithm. Claire, can you pull the salmon out of the broiler? I'm going to put this little guy in his high chair and then we can eat. Smile. Tony likes to see photos when he's working the night shift. He's always worried he's missing out.
Wow, that kid really loves the green stuff.
That is sauteed chard.
I've literally never heard of chard.
Oh, come on. It's like kale.
Yuck.
It's good for you.
That's never been my taste.
Claire's file reports 23 previous partners spanning her sexually active years. 15 of them did not garner a repeat encounter. This is fairly typical, particularly in the era of the algorithm.
So, I never did get the full story about what happened at your job.
I really teed that one up for you, didn't I?
You must have a lot to process.
Of the 8 remaining potential partners, 4 called her unpredictable, 3 reported her as unmotivated, and all 8 described Claire as having poor communication skills. One reported that Claire was not wife material.
Your son is getting charred all over your perfect floors. Maybe you should process that first.
Toddlers do that. I'll wipe it up later. You're deflecting.
Well, maybe I don't want to talk about it.
Well, maybe you need to talk about it. I can keep doing this all weekend.
It's just, it was stupid.
I'm sure it's not.
I was impulsive and stupid, and I liked him too much, and then I lost my job, and that's the whole story. My taste is self-destructive. And it's all on my file now. I can't believe I let that happen.
There was much discussion around whether to include past romantic and sexual relationships in the database. Ultimately, it seemed most prudent for soulmates to be given advance knowledge of their match's history. We have discovered that listing all indiscretions has the incidental effect of calming people's anxieties about past lovers or unfortunate trysts. It sets a standard of forgiveness for oneself and for others. A soulmate will always come through.
Did you love him? Your boss?
God, no. I mean, not really, but I liked him. It was fun and sexy, and the sneaking around the office kind of made the whole thing feel even more... I mean, I felt like I was important.
You are?
Yeah. But you know what I mean. It felt good to have a secret, you know? Like, every time I got called into the pitch meeting, and it was like our eyes would catch for a second, and then we'd... it doesn't matter.
It matters if you got hurt.
I let myself get hurt. He was very clear that it was just meant to be casual. What else could it have been anyways, when we all know that if we had been a match, the algorithm would have done it already? And I mean, when he was done... he's probably right. I'm nobody's wife material.
Oh, Claire.
But firing me was just like... He didn't even give me a warning. We got some vague company-wide email about registering in-office relationships and a threat that failure to do so was an immediately fireable offense. And then, like, an hour before I was supposed to present a design to our clients, I got blocked out of my emails and my pitch deck, and my key card even stopped working. I had to ask someone for access to help to get the things out of my desk.
So did he reach out or?
Not a word since. I mean, I bet my drunk crying voicemail on the office line didn't help. Honestly, do you think if I dye my hair and I get a new job as like a tax collector, I'll be able to make my file more attractive?
Oh, you're overthinking this. Your file is supposed to show who you really are, and your soulmate is supposed to love you.
In spite of it all?
No, including it all.
Fat chance with data like mine.
Oh, sorry, he's probably just sleepy.
No worries. He's got my mood spot on.
Oh, are you a little stinky butt? Oh, yes, you are. Let me change him and put him down, and then we can get back to you.
No worries. Do what you need to do. Ugh, charred. God, I can't believe this kid can stomach this.
We encourage users to reach out to their match within a 48-hour window of their pairing notification.
I haven't even told you the worst part yet. Bennett's been dating the same woman since he was in high school. That's psychopathic.
Maybe he was just sticking with someone he was comfortable with until he matched with his soulmate. I mean, it's a little odd, but I have heard of people making pacts like that.
Okay, but it's even weirder than that because he said on the plane that he doesn't believe in the database or soulmate match or anything like that.
Seriously?
Yeah. My soulmate is a freak who rejects society and was probably just left heartbroken by his fiancé.
Does it say he was engaged?
I mean, his file says that they broke up like days ago, but I found an engagement ring in his bag.
You went through his bag?
Who cares? I'm literally doomed. This is the worst match they've ever made. Like, why would he have a ring otherwise? I bet she dumped him. And that's why he was so pissy on the flight.
Well, you have the perfect opening line.
What are you talking about?
You have his luggage. He has yours. At the very least, you have to get the bag back.
What would I even say?
Of course, the prospect of first contact with one's soulmate is nerve-wracking.
Hey,
Here's his email.
No, you're not going to send him an email. That's like so...
Dear Bennett.
Oh, come on. You're not serious.
Claire, what do you have to lose?
Only a lifetime of happiness and partnership.
And at this rate, everything you packed in your carry-on. This is your soulmate.
Okay, maybe I'll pawn the engagement ring and buy new clothes.
Write him an email, or I'll do it for you. And I promise you won't like my version.
Hey, Bennett. Or, Dear Bennett. Oh, wait, does dear sound too formal or too close?
The later it gets, the weirder it is to send this message.
Okay, maybe I just say Bennett. No starting phrase. Who emails hello anyways?
Well, would you rather call him?
Have you actually lost your mind? What self-respecting Gen Z calls people?
You're not that young. Claire, I'm tired. Send something so I can go to bed.
His profile did say something about being a morning person.
Even better. He won't see it till then, and we can both get some sleep.
Maybe if he's never really even seen my file, I can invent a whole new character.
No. I know it feels scary, but the algorithm put you two together for a reason. You need to be yourself or it won't work.
Be myself? Okay, how's this? Hey, asshole. You stole your soulmate's bag on the airplane earlier today. When are you going to give it back?
You are so difficult. Give it to me.
No, I don't want the first thing I say to him to be your...
You're killing me here. Come, give it to me. Come on. You did not.
Me? You did that.
You wrote it.
But I didn't mean to send it.
Now this is an origin story.
Oh my God, I'm such a piece of shit. At every turn, I ruin my own life. I can't even get my scientifically chosen soulmate right.
Maybe he'll have a sense of humor.
No, I doubt that very much based on our interactions on the plane.
Well, these things have a way of working out. They're science.
I'm literally gonna throw myself off the Brooklyn Bridge.
Please don't. I bought way too many bagels not to share them with someone.
Serve them at my funeral.
While first contact is often cited as the most high-stress aspect of the matching process, we believe it allows for users to add a personal touch to an otherwise fairly clinical process.
Go to bed, Claire. It's been a crazy day. I'm sure you'll laugh about this in the morning. You'll both laugh about it for the rest of your lives. Do yourself a favor and go to bed, okay?
Moreover, our system has taken potential first impressions into account. Humans are more forgiving than most like to believe.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Dear Claire.
Of course he went with dear.
He's being polite.
First and foremost, let me apologize for my behavior on the airplane earlier today. I was unnecessarily cold, and of course I did steal your bag. Accidentally, I can assure you, but theft nonetheless, so I can understand why you would address me as asshole, given that first impression.
While most introductory messages are careful in tone, the algorithm is designed to produce soulmate pairings well suited to one another's communication styles.
Let me also express my surprise at hearing that we have been matched by the National Soulmate Database. As a conscientious objector, I abstain from reading any correspondence sent by the agency. I prefer to get to know a person on their own terms. I have often wondered if a day like this would come, but I can't say I anticipated a message quite like yours.
Yeah, I bet.
Even still, to at the very least offer my apology and to exchange our baggage, I was wondering if I could take you to dinner tomorrow evening. I hope this isn't too forward, but I'm sure you are eager to get your belongings back, as am I, and I don't know how long you intend to stay in New York. Please let me know, and feel free to call me at my number below my signature. Warmly, Bennett.
Of course he wants me to call him. Was he literally designed to make me miserable?
Complaints can be filed with the National Soulmate Database case managers, but over 99% of these complaints are settled between the matched parties and without departmental intervention.
And seriously, who doesn't check the database? A conscientious objector? This isn't a war, bro.
Claire, he seems really nice and just wants to get dinner with you to apologize.
No, he wants his bag back. And if he had read my file, there's no way he would have asked me to dinner.
Case managers like myself are assigned to merely a few dozen individuals whose profiles we follow from their 18th birthday until the successful execution of their match.
Well, dear Bennett, welcome to the 21st century.
We are always here to make sure that the process runs smoothly and to offer a more intimate perspective on each profile. A personal touch.
I'm surprised you responded, given that I, who did read your file like a sane person, hear you're not a night person. But I do want my bag back, and you probably want that stuffed doggy back.
No offense, but if you're so worried about his impression of you, you're not exactly putting your best foot forward.
Some complain that the algorithm takes away the possibility of spontaneity, but humans are a spontaneous species. They will always find a way to keep each other on their toes.
Wait, hang on. I prefer to get to know a person on their own terms, huh? Okay. Well. Hi, Bennett. Welcome to the 21st century. It has its ups and downs. I suppose at the very least I would like my bags back, but dinner seems like a lot. Maybe lunch or coffee? I'm staying at my cousin's in Brooklyn, so I can get anywhere off the F. You got a spot in mind? Claire. Okay. So there.
That was great. A very reasonable message. Very unlike you.
Oh, God. Oh, shit.
Oh, pick up the phone, Claire.
Oh, God. I will,
Hi, Claire.
Hi. If you didn't read my profile, how did you get my number?
It was in your email signature?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, can I help you?
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you a call rather than keep emailing. It's so much easier to just hop on the phone.
Yeah, totally.
But I actually have a plan for midday tomorrow, so that conflicts with getting lunch. I don't want to overwhelm you with getting dinner or to overstep or make any assumptions.
No, it's fine. I just really want to get my bag back.
No, of course, and I'm happy to do that at your convenience, but I would like the chance to, at the very least, say thank you for finding me to facilitate the trade, no matter how, shocking the method.
What's your conflict?
For lunch? I'm leading a ballet class at my climbing gym.
Oh, wouldn't want to interrupt that.
Sorry, it would be hard for me to find a cover, and it's part of a series.
It's fine. I actually have lunch plans, too. I just remembered. We're taking my cousin's kid to an exhibit at the Brooklyn Museum.
Wait, what are you talking about?
Oh, do they have a kids exhibit up?
No, it's just like a regular, like, adult exhibit. He's under 2, so he really doesn't register anything anyway. But, you're never too young for culture.
Claire, what are you spinning?
That's great. There are some excellent studies about the benefit of access to art from an early age.
Yeah, that's totally so important. But I guess we're gonna have to do dinner then.
Okay, great. Can you get to Crown Heights? Or well, I guess you don't live here, but it's, like a small bites concept,
Sure. Crown Heights, that's fine. Great.
Great. Let's say 6 p.m.?
Are we getting the grandma special? What an old man.
Be nice.
Sounds like a perfectly normal time to meet for dinner.
8 p.m. then. It's a date.
It's an exchange. Don't push it.
Yes, it's an exchange. I'll see you there. And thanks again for reaching out.
Sure. I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget my bag.
From Vogue, The Run-Through, a new weekly podcast featuring the most riveting news in fashion and culture, with Vogue's take on the big stories.
Fashion in relation to sports, culture and politics. From the red carpets and runways to political and cultural events.
Bringing you undertold stories from around the globe.
With voices rarely accessible and uncommonly authentic.
On this season of The Run-Through, Serena Williams, Michaela Cole, Mathieu Blasé, and more.
The Run-Through with Vogue.
I'm Chloe Mao.
I'm Cho Minardi.
Available now wherever you get your podcasts.